Welcome, everyone. Hopefully, I am sounding good.
You are, but you still have no camera.
Yeah, I didn't feel like putting it on today. I will be honest. I'm like, I've been on the camera for a minute because it's classes. Yesterday was a 3 hour long class at 9 in the morning.
Wah.
Oh, it was painful. I was just like, man, 3 hours of this, really?
Just be lucky it was just 3.
Man. All right, yeah. Well, it was and Monday was I was just like, damn, no, like there's only like one thing movie wise, and I only got like two things for today movie wise, but we got some gaming stuff, and I got Twitter open for the other stuff. There was some stuff I didn't get to write down on the thing also. But I got the bookmark page already. So we are set for today's episode, recorded for September 18th. Movie and gaming news Wednesday, since we missed Monday. Oh man,
He's been definitely slacking lately.
slacking because I got so many projects. I'm like, Jesus Christ! Like, do I get a weekend off? Christ! Last
Nope.
project I got a C on.
The only time you get a break now, since you're an adult, is when you're in your coffin sleeping.
Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna die.
Oh man, but it was so funny. I like the thing I had to do. I had to do a mock interview, like we said, and I got a A on that, but I got a C on the proofreading thing. And I went, "How the fuck did I get a C? I had the comments ready. I had all this stuff done." I'm like, "This is some bullshit."
Sounds racist.
Oh, how horrible would that be? All right, let's get into it real quick. So, this is really irrelevant, but we're gonna talk about it anyway. Who gives a shit? Venom: The Last Dance. We finally know who the actual villain is gonna be.
Is it going to be one villain or multiple villains?
It looks like it's gonna be one big villain plus a bunch of little henchmen.
Hmm.
It is the king of the symbiotes, Null.
They're finally bringing him in it?
Yeah, I'm shocked here, just for everyone to know, just to know this. Here, let me pull it up. Let's see. Yeah, there's some whatchamacallit. There is some speculation on who's playing Null. Here, let me find a good picture of Null.
Watch it be Elijah Wood.
Oh god. Some people said Norman Reedus was actually Null. I went, what? I mean, I could see it, but Christ.
Matters how much they would pay him for it.
Yeah, I'd rather see him as Ghost Rider, honestly.
Yeah, but that's like Nicolas Cage's character.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage ain't coming back.
Maybe one day.
The next Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Let me see.
That would be awesome.
Got it. Here we are. Here is Null in the comics. He died pretty epically, I will say that.
In the comics?
Oh yeah, Venom threw his ass into a sun. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, but that's like a quick, painful death.
Oh, it wasn't painless. It was funny as hell though, like because Venom had to keep him there, just like he was holding on to him, like fuck you. And this character, this is a very powerful character. He's the reason why Nowhere exists, because he cut a Celestial's head off. He's the reason Gore the God Butcher became the God Butcher because of the All Black.
So, in a way, if people don't know, he's sort of like the Thanos of the Venom world.
Of the Spider-Verse. Yeah. Well, not so much Thanos, more like let's see. I'm trying to think of a good big time villain other than Thanos. He's his own character, really. He's like, well, he's the null of his universe. He's a multiversal threat, kind of like Kang the Conqueror, but he doesn't need multiple versions of him. He can just walk through, I think, multiverses. Like he's that big of a threat. He has so much knowledge.
Sort of like Thanos.
Before Thanos, really. He knows about the Eternals. He knows about all that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you wanted to compare him to a different character, I'm pretty sure that's the closest character he could be compared to.
I don't know. I mean, he actually cares for, like, he don't want to destroy half the universe. He wants to basically consume it, consume all of it. Because he's basically one of these like darkling things. He's like the darkness, if anything.
But more evil.
Yeah. It was so cool hearing that Null was gonna be in. I'm like, ooh, cool. And people are like, you better not fuck up Null. I'm like, they're gonna fuck up Null. But for what it is, I will definitely be hyped for it. Because you don't that's what kills me about a lot of these people. You need 10 movies to get to the big bad. No, the fuck you don't.
That only works for like Lord of the Rings or like Harry Potter.
Yeah, did we need 10 movies to get to Darth fucking Vader? No.
Only 8.
Yeah. Thank God for that. Like they're just like, okay, yeah, here's Darth Vader. Here he is again. Here he is again. Here's him as a kid. Oh God, it was so. That's the thing I like. I like when the big bad is there and just make him prevalent, like how they tried to do Loki. Like I don't mind that they redeemed Loki and made him Yggdrasil, but at least try something like that.
I just didn't like how they made Loki like a face,
Yeah, where he really that variant of Loki though. In these last 2 seasons of Loki, man, they really did say, okay, yeah, he's gonna have to do this and that. They kept killing off Jonathan Majors, spaghettifying him, and Loki's the one that can actually handle it.
I am kind of glad for like the Loki story. I don't know if it was in the series or one of the movies, but they showed Loki talking to this kid, and he had like the Loki costume, and he's like, "What makes you so awesome?" And blah blah blah. He's like, "I killed Thor."
Yeah, and you know how he killed Thor, right?
A little bit.
It was the snake story from Thor Ragnarok. Oh, I love snakes! Ow, why'd you stab me?
So pathetic.
But in that Loki, in Kid Loki's universe, he actually did stab him in a fatal part, so he couldn't go. Ow, you stabbed me! Why? He's just like looking at him like, what? And just dies.
Yeah, but in the comic series, didn't he like behead Thor?
No. They really didn't kill each other like that. I don't think. I haven't really read. I know the only beheading I've seen in a Thor comic was Gore the God Butcher. That was so fucking brutal. I think it was like different versions of Thor too. Like, let's go drink after this. And Gore's just like, they're like, Let's see what else we got. Okay, we got trailer thoughts. I didn't get to see the Salem's Lot one.
Well, we know the story.
Yeah, just from the shots, it looks nice and dark. And I heard from Stephen King, he said he loved it. So Stephen King, like he'll say that he loves something, then he'll turn around like, it was shit. But this, I heard it was very good. Like everyone was clamoring for it. But here we have trailer thoughts, first time in a while. And little change of pace here. I saw a trailer for a romantic comedy.
Are you talking about Your Monster?
Yes.
Isn't
It
that
actually,
the chick who makes like a Frankenstein boyfriend?
no. That's Lisa Frankenstein.
Mm.
This one here, I'm gonna pull it. I'm just gonna pull up the actual thing up. It stars Melissa Barrera from Scream. You know,
Okay.
the last two Scream movies.
No.
And here I'm gonna pull up the I'm gonna read the actual thing. All right. Your Monster is a 2024 American romantic comedy horror film written and directed by Caroline Lindy based on her 2019 short film of the same name. Here, let me find a goddamn actual thing. That's just the background of it. Here's the actual synopsis. Oh, don't want to go to your damn thing. Just let me read it, goddamn it. All right. After her life falls apart, soft-spoken actress Laura Franco finds her voice again when she meets a terrifying yet weirdly charming monster living in her closet.
Oh yeah, this was the movie that was like 80s horror inspired,
Yeah,
right?
it looks very like much like the Beauty and the Beast show. Yeah, it does. It was a nice trailer. I sent it to my nieces because I'm like, oh hey, I found something that you two would like. It was
Hopefully.
actually yeah, it was actually pretty cool looking. I like the fact that the monster's just a shit talker too. And she's
Which
like,
every monster should be.
yeah, he's like, get out of my house. And she goes, I don't live here. And then there's a whole part in the trailer that had me rolling because I'm like, yeah, that's every couple. She's like, look at me. I look horrible. He goes, you look fine. She goes, you haven't looked at my face. He goes,
Yeah, that sort of reminded me of Bride of Chucky in a way.
yeah, it was a cool little trailer. Honestly, that actually piqued my interest because I'm like, oh, cool, a monster movie. And it's not like that stupid one, Beastly.
Ugh.
Yeah. We all know about that.
Do you remember last year?
Wrong thing. I was trying to get to the damn thing. I'm gonna electrocute myself now. Hold on 1 minute. No, I'll just do this. Oh my foot. YouTube listening to this like, what the fuck? But here, I saw the trailer for Mickey.
Golden Al Gore.
I saw the trailer for Mickey 17. That was one we were talking about a couple weeks back, well, several weeks back, like months ago.
Mhm.
That looks cool as hell. I what's the word I'm thinking of? I couldn't think of what it reminded me of, but it was pretty cool. It's with who was it? Robert Pattinson, and he's basically going. He has to do all these different missions for the ship, and he keeps dying. They keep bringing him back.
Yeah, I saw that. That looks pretty funny.
Yeah, I was, and then he went back to sleep, and then there's another copy of him there. It looked good. I actually can't wait for that. That's Bong Joon-ho, who is Academy Award winner for Parasite, which every every idiot in that sphere on YouTube really got mad over. Meanwhile, it was a great fucking movie. Let's see. Yeah, it was good. I actually liked it. I can't wait for it. It comes out next year. January, I do believe.
Yeah, we got cut off there when you were talking about Jung Ho.
Yeah, Bong Joon-ho. Yeah, it's I was saying he was like, Academy Award winning director Bong Joon-ho.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is one thing. I love the fact that he's finally found an American audience, even after Weinstein tried to screw him when it came to Snowpiercer.
Like honestly, I'm surprised he didn't help with the movie Nope.
That would have been cool. That would have actually been cool. Nice little consultation. Maybe some production. Yeah, that would have been cool.
Maybe next time.
Maybe, hopefully. Because he's got some cool stories. One of my favorite Bong Joon-ho movies is actually The Host.
That is one of the top 5s for sure.
Yeah, it's a nice little kaiju movie with a big ass salamander / tadpole monster. It was cool. Gwemel is great little monster from South Korea.
He
And
does make good monster films for sure.
yeah, that was one. Snowpiercer was all right. I ain't gonna lie about that. Snowpiercer's great. I need that in my collection. That was a sordid story. We talked about that when he won for Parasite. That was such a crazy story. Weinstein, oh, you got to cut some of this off. Like, oh, but I can't. No, you got to cut more off. But this was a scene that it was inspired by my father for as a fisherman. His father was never a fisherman. He fucking outwitted Harvey Weinstein. And Harvey's just like, all right, fine.
But if he was making the movie, everything would be in it.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. That was funny as hell. Mickey 17. I hope this is the actual full director's cut, honestly.
Well, I think they're going to do 2 versions. Well, 3 if you count the theatrical one.
I hope so. That's one thing. Like Bong Joon-ho, they shouldn't be able. Like they should. Here, let me get my thought together because I'm just like my brain's jumping. I'm trying to jump out my skull. They shouldn't have to trim too much off of it. They should be able to do a lot more with it. But I think they'll probably do something. They'll do something with it, director's cut wise. Nothing crazy like the Snyder cut. But we put the 20 minutes back in.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they did like a director's cut and put it on Netflix.
Oh God, I think he'd be throwing hands in. He goes, God damn it. It better come out on DVD.
I'm just saying, to begin with, to get money to make physical copies of the director's cut.
Yeah. Let's see what else we have. Oh, yeah. Speaking of Netflix, nice segue. Castlevania Requiem Season 2. I gotta catch up.
Well, if you know the story, you know all the stories. It's pretty much the same story that we played through our childhood. It's just updated and more cool looking.
Well, I know this from that trailer. It was a quick little teaser. Richter's going to be working with Alucard, just like Trevor Belmont was. I know Trevor's still alive. I saw that scene in there. I'm so behind. I'm on Castlevania 1. Final season. I'm like, I don't want to see characters die, but I did see Trevor Belmont fighting death, and so I should be okay.
I was gonna say, if you watch Game of Thrones, you should be fine.
Yeah, I saw him fight death, and death. Oh my god, the fact that they made death so vulgar. I'm gonna eat your soul, then shit it out and smear it all over your girlfriend. Jesus Christ.
Now, here's a question. Family Guy pretty much answered it for me. But if Death dies, is there like a super death that takes his soul?
See, I don't know. That's just some Family Guy shit.
That's why I said they sort of answered it, but not really.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh my lord. Let me see. All right, so that's the movie stuff. It was a quick little teaser. It was cool seeing Alucard in the Requiem, Symphony of the Night look. Almost said Requiem for a Dream. Wow. Yeah.
That'd be so weird.
Oh man, yeah, the Symphony of the Night look. It was so cool seeing him in that look. Can't wait to see that. I did see a little bit of Castlevania Requiem Season 1 though, where he was throwing hands with all these fucking monsters and vampires. I'm like, yeah, Richter is a fighter. I remember that from the game.
Like, honestly, they should make these Castlevania games now, sort of like how they did the Devil May Cry, but better.
Oh, they tried. They tried for real. Like a few of them, you play as Dracula, and it's like Dracula with amnesia, and people hated it.
Because I remember the Castlevania game for the N64 that was like Castlevania 3D or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, they tried, and I think a lot of people didn't like it. Otherwise, I think it might have just been X-Play talking shit, and that there's been this clip going around where Morgan Webb is just talking shit about Japan. That's been going around for a minute. And I'm like, oh, I remember that episode. Yeah, they were being edgy and just douchey for no fucking reason.
I wouldn't fuck with Japan. They have a lot of people.
Yeah. Oh god. All right, let's see. We're now into gaming news Wednesday as we do. And you saw what I put. Sony is remastering Horizon Zero Dawn.
Does it really need a remaster? Does it really need a remaster?
Not at all. Like this is here,
It's a money grabber.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can pull up the video from Josh Statics. I know he had a great take on it, and it actually, just for confirmation bias, because I love PlayStation. I grew up on PlayStation. It sucks when people try to trash the competition, not even in a friendly way, just like the most malicious way possible.
Yeah,
And
back in the 2000s, it was friendly competition. Now it's just like Germany versus Russia.
Yeah, it's really like they really just go like, oh, you know what? Fucking Xbox sucks dick. And it's like, dude, you have no games. What was your last original game? Spider-Man 2? Oh, let me see if I can find this. It's gonna be a little loud, I think. I hope not. Might be loud on my end, so it'll be in the recording.
Everybody listening to this, my ears.
Yeah. They're gonna be like this. Where's it? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that one's gonna be so ear rapey.
You memed yourself?
Yes, I that's the second time I've memed myself.
And you still didn't meme the hippity dippity thing.
We gotta make shirts out of that. Let me see. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Ah, son of a bitch. There we go. Share the thing real quick. Josh Statics, he has some good takes, and he has some good takes on Xbox too. I have no loyalty when it comes to this. I got both. You know how my setup is. I literally pulled out the PS3 just to play Space Marine 1. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna dust it off, clear a space for it in the office, and play Space Marine 1. It took a day to beat. That was it. That's how long it took. Not long at all.
I'm still waiting for the system that has both Xbox and PlayStation.
No, I think they have those. They're like homebrews or whatever.
I ain't paying thousands of dollars for it. Fuck that.
Well, they actually have them for a good price. Like I think we're like $300 or $200, something decent. There's some PC mass race guy going, "Yeah, PC."
How dare you disrespect PC?
All right, here's Josh Statics thing. I hope it goes through. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Watch it be muted as I play it. Yep.
That's happy that Sony continues to fuck over his fan base. When you guys ask for a Bloodborne remaster, what did they give you? The Last of Us Part 1 remake, the game nobody asked for. When you were asking for Infamous 1 and 2 to come back, what did they give you? The Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy ports. Again, basically saying fuck you guys. And now when you're asking for a game like Uncharted 1 to be remastered or remade, what do they give you? Horizon Zero Dawn, the game you already played on PS4 and PC. They said fuck you guys. Basically, Sony continues to show people that they are not interested in putting out any new titles when they can just remaster the old ones and you're going to buy it. Like when you sit there and think about it, the games y'all been getting this whole generation is nothing but PS4 leftovers you played since then. You done got Ghost of Tsushima, the director's cut. You done got Death Stranding, the director's cut. You done got Neo 1 and 2 remastered as well for the PS5. And outside of cross-gen titles and everything, y'all been getting pretty much the same thing. The only thing that you guys got that was actually brand new, sort of say, was like Demon's Souls. Wait, that was a remake too. That don't really count. Returnal? I guess we could count Returnal. Spider-Man 2. But y'all turn y'all back on this. That's gonna say the game was just not as good as the first one, which is crazy to me. Gran Turismo 7? Nah, y'all said that ain't hype. There's a part of me that's happy that Sony continues to fuck over his fan base.
I think that was it. All right, yeah, so yeah, oh my lord, he made a good point. I'll even add one more. Final Fantasy 16. It's not even an actual RPG. That's a look of defeat, like fuck.
All I gotta say is wait until your Xbox company gets hacked again.
Oh God, hey, that's happened already a few times, and I've talked shit about Microsoft about that too. It could be so much worse. Like, remember when the PS3 got hacked so bad, there was no internet for it whatsoever.
Well, I didn't care because I didn't even use the internet for the PS3.
Yeah, that's how I was too. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna just play the game. Fuck it. I don't need to update right now. It was quick. I'd go to the 360 if I wanted to go to YouTube or Netflix. But that was, oh my God, that was a rough time. I forget, what was it, like Lizard Squad or some shit? Some fruity shit like that.
I know, but I'm just saying Xbox got us beat with the hacking.
Oh yeah, it's rough. I ain't gonna front there. But that was one thing. Remember, they had to basically give PlayStation games. Oh God. And that's the thing. Like, I just went like, I could go for some more sequels. Like, here, I'm gonna pull up this list right here. I'm gonna share this with you. Let me see. Is this by? I want to say it's by Ryan. Oh no, it's VGT Gaming. Thank God. But I say Rhino had a thing too. He's gonna be so mad. He was so mad about it. He almost crashed out like last week. I was like, Jesus Christ, calm down, Rhino. We get it. All right, so it's on the right.
The next boogie.
Yeah. All right, it's on the right hand side because Elon don't know. Here, let me just do this. Elon don't know how to fix this goddamn site. He's too busy, thinking about, motherless children. How will I impregnate all of them? Fucking idiot.
He's just too busy counting his money. That's all.
Not talking to his kids.
He has kids?
Like 12 of them.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh my God. Let me see.
Them?
No. He been fucking.
What, hookers in LA?
Well, he had he was married the first time and had like 4 kids. And then like it's been random like trysts. Yeah, I'm pulling that word out. Yeah. And he had 2 kids with Grimes. The singer. And he named both of those kids some names that were
racist.
No. They're liable to just like throw these kids in the locker just hearing these names. He named one of them Techno Mechanicus. I'm like, your kid's gonna kill himself in Minecraft.
First of all, how is a 5-year-old supposed to spell that?
My name Techno Mechanicus. Get the fuck out of here. Oh God.
And then the other one have a gypsy name.
Yeah. At least that seems a little more like, at least it's like a Romanian kind of thing. But here, even the last kid he had with Grimes before they broke up, oh God, I think you remember this. It was like XAE12, like that. They're like, oh yeah, you mean Ash? I'm like, why don't you just name the kid Ash? You fucking moron.
Because it'll be copyright.
All right, so here's the thing. VGT Gaming News. They made their own little list of games Sony could have remastered instead of Horizon Zero Dawn. The God of War trilogy. Infamous 1 and 2. Bloodborne, Uncharted 1 Remake, the Sly Cooper Collection, Metal Gear Solid 4, the Killzone Trilogy, Resistance, Little Big Planet. I would be so down for a new Killzone, honestly.
I want an Area 51 Part 2.
Oh my god, that would be great.
Especially with all the shit that's happened in the past few years.
Yeah. Oh man, that would be great. I think, well, they'd have to actually like send it to Sony. Like Black Site Area 51 was a solid one too.
Yeah.
I
That was more action than like sci-fi horror though.
Yeah, that was more that was basically, it was like a ripoff of what is it? Resistance. That's another one they could have remastered.
Or how about this? They could have bought the rights to Darkness and made a part 3.
Yeah, it ain't like Gearbox is doing anything with it.
Right?
Let me see. I'm looking at my list right now, my whole collection. Let me see. What else can they remaster? Let's see. Let's see. How about grab the rights from Saints Row and actually make a Saints Row game for the PS5? One that actually is good. Yeah, one that's actually good. One that's an actual like gangster thing.
Right?
Let me see. I'm like peeking over. Hey, just for Black Myth Wukong, how about they go to Ninja Theory and actually ask for a remaster of Journey to Enslaved, Odyssey of the West.
Or here's something. Medal of Honors, the series.
Yeah, oh my god, Medal of Honor would be perfect for this. Like you got Call of Duty, and then that's the thing. They could have said, okay, fine, fuck y'all. Fuck Xbox. We don't need Call of Duty. Here, we got Medal of Honor. That would have been great. I've been like, okay, that's good. Nice diversification.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Oh, yeah. Let's see. VGT also did this one. Oh, that sucks. This is from 10 hours ago. For Sony, it seems like the PlayStation 5 is the generation of remasters and remakes. Dude, God of War remastered? Come the fuck on.
I know. They even remastered some PlayStation 1 games that nobody's ever played.
Yeah, if they, that was one thing. If they had actually like remastered or remade Legend of Dragoon, I would be so on top of that. That was one of my favorites as a kid. Here's
or a continuance of what is it called? Medieval, where you're the skeleton knight.
Yeah, there's I think they had a sequel that they could have remastered, and we could have 1 and 2, both of them remastered, especially now. Here's the thing. Yeah, we got. Okay, so these are rumored. Okay, so we are getting Drake's Fortune. Okay, we might be getting Drake's Fortune. This is rumored. The confirmed ones, of course, Last of Us 2 and Last of Us Part 1. The Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection. Yeah, Death Stranding director's cut. I gotta get that. I'm gonna put it in my steelbook that I got.
All it is 2 new scenes, pretty much.
Oh, I thought it was like a whole section actually.
Yeah, for downloadable content.
Oh no, it's with it. Ghost of Tsushima director's cut. You and I both played that. Until Dawn, definitely gonna grab that on it. That's the one I would grab because that's, games like that. I'm stuttering like that damn movie. Games like that, they really have a half-life to them. The cinematic video game stuff like Until Dawn, Heavy Rain, and all that, you really do have to like keep them remastered where it's like up top.
Yeah,
because they degrade. Those are the ones that really degrade. Because then, as soon as you play like the PS3 version of Heavy Rain, for example, on a 4K TV, you're like, motherfucker, you are not good to look at. You turn into Weasel from Deadpool, just like, ugh. Let's see. Oh yeah, don't tell me. Okay, they did remaster Spider-Man. I remember that. Yeah, I'm about to say, don't tell me. But yeah, that's basically that's quite a shame because I actually have the like full on like director's cut of Horizon Zero Dawn for the PS4. why not just upscale these PS4 games so you can play them on the PS5 instead of just coming out with remasters?
Or better yet, you can remaster some of the old Indiana Jones games from the Xbox 360 and the PS3.
Yeah. Shit, the Buffy the Vampire Slayer stuff. I'll throw those in. Yeah. Make them
Well,
play.
those are better. That is way better than Charlie's Angels game, that's for sure.
Yeah, you can actually make them playable and actually feel like Vampire Slayer games. You know which one? And I've said this. Wow, and like season 2 of this show, Hunter the Reckoning definitely needs a comeback.
Yeah.
That's one. That's a Halloween game for real.
It really is.
Yeah, you could actually do it like Space Marine, honestly.
Or Help My Neighbor's a Zombie or something like that. I forgot what
Zombies ate my neighbor. Then they just came out with like a PS4 version of it too. Limited run games. But and that's why I was segueing into this, because Darksiders 2, they're bringing it to the PS5 and Series X. It's a remaster, but if you already have a copy for like the Xbox One or the PS4, like it gets upscaled with this update that's coming for Definitive Edition. They said Definitive, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I can't say that.
Like, honestly, that's what they should do with all these games. Like, if you have an actual copy of it,
yeah, just upscale it. That's honestly the best way to do it. Just upscale, find a way to upscale these games. Do like a whole port update. That'd be solid. And that was one game I didn't get to finish because it froze on me. I beat 1, I beat 3, I never beat 2. I'm like, fuck this. I'm not dealing with these freezing things on the 360.
I'll just watch a YouTube video of it.
Yeah, that's literally what I did too. I'm like, oh, this is great. Death actually sacrificed himself to bring humanity back. Awesome. That's literally all I know.
But in the back of your mind, it's like, too bad I couldn't goddamn play it.
Yeah, I wanted to fucking play this thing. Michael Wincott as Death. Come on now. That's fucking great. Like he's a great actor. You know, The Crow, Strange Days.
There you go. They could do the Crow game.
I've always wanted a Crow game.
Like it could be like the Batman games, but you're the Crow.
I feel like that's what they should have did with the reboot instead of just making that into a movie. They could have just did that. And then just, have a skin where it's actually Brandon Lee, Eric Draven. Kind of like how they did like Splatterhouse. You have different skins and all that. Different masks.
Yeah, but see, you would have to like have a downloadable content where it changes the city to like Detroit.
Yeah, I don't know what city that this new one is in. I'm definitely gonna grab this one. I know that. I already got a call from Tasha yesterday. She goes, "Have you seen the new Crow?" I'm like, "Oh shit, did you?" Say, "No, when's it coming out?" I'm like, "Yeah, I haven't seen it. It's on digital." She goes, "Why did you get it on digital?" I want the steelbook. God damn it.
She can like rent it, right?
Oh yeah, no, that's the thing. It's out on digital now.
Yeah, why doesn't she just rent?
Well, I don't think she has the
Rent it.
digital stuff. I don't think she has the digital stuff like that. Like we do. Like my dad goes nuts. That's why I'm like, don't you buy the movie that I want to get for my collection. And he'd be look at me like, fuck you. Click. It's on Vudu now. I'm like, oh shit. I'm looking at him like, I can't stop you. But I can just look at you sternly. That's it.
Just give him the look like, this motherfucker.
Yeah. Stares motherfuckerly.
Now that's a shirt. Stares motherfuckerly.
Oh, and I think I had that meme too, and it was Samuel L. Jackson as Jules from Pulp Fiction, just looking. I'm gonna look that up. I'm looking that up now. Let's see. Hold on. Stairs, motherfuckerly meme. Yes. There's 3 of them. Here, let's see.
How is there 3 of them? Is it like the same thing but different?
No, it's 2 of Jules and 1 of Samuel L. Jackson's character from Black Snake Moan.
Oh no.
Where he's just it looks like he's looking into the camera. All right, it's acting up. There we go. There's this one.
Oh, it's loading. Okay, there it is.
And then there's this one.
That's my favorite one.
And then there's this one. Oh God.
Is that Samuel L. Jackson as Hagrid?
Yes, you're a wizard, motherfucker.
What the fuck? Now that's a movie I need to watch.
I would watch that if they were to.
You're a motherfucking wizard, Harry.
If this show, the series of Harry Potter comes out, they need to cast Samuel L. Jackson as Hagrid just for this scene. Then you can cast him after that. Oh God, I think I know what they're gonna get for Hagrid. It's written right there. Rory McCann from Game of Thrones. He played the Hound. I think he would be great as him.
Maybe.
Yeah, he played what's his name? He played Steven Lurch in Hot Fuzz. Yarp.
Honestly, Nick Frost would be a good one.
Yeah, that's solid as hell right there. That'd be great. Because I think he would be able to really just be stern, give Dudley the friggin' pigtail hilariously. Simon Pegg as the one professor that had Voldemort in the back of his head. That would be good too. Like, I'm only in here for like 5 episodes. Good. Whole first season, then just turns to ash.
And hopefully they continue the season of Spaced.
That's how they rebooted through that. All right, let's see. We got some more stuff gaming-wise. Battlefield is going back to its roots. I'm just going to pull up Twitter on my phone and read it. Because it is crazy. So Battlefield, of course, after Battlefield 1, I'd be going back to my roots too.
Like, are they going back to like 1941 Battlefield?
I think they're going to go back to like, let me see, like Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4. Where it felt kind of like a Call of Duty thing, but with some actors in it. I say just give us another Battlefield Hardline. But I thought I had more details on it. Jeff Keighley. Oh, wait, I do have. Thank you, Shinobi 602. My brother. All right. With his Newman profile picture.
Shinobi, not related to Obi twice. Or
Yeah.
was.
All right, so the next Battlefield, here's some details. Vince Zampella says he and EA are all in on Battlefield. 4 development studios are working on this next game, taking more time for the longer development cycle. They cite the core tenets of Battlefield as all-out warfare, epic scale, massive destruction, and high-intensity action. Those are the 4 tenets for it. That makes sense. Like, that was one thing I loved about Battlefield 4. Just blow up the dam, and it just fucks up the whole map for everyone.
Oh, the destruction like of buildings and all that in those games are perfect to the T.
It's glorious. Like that was one cool thing about 3. Man, that was like one of the last few games where like the installation disc was with it, and you're just looking at your 360 going, are you gonna make it? And then by the time it's done, you're just going, oh, this is great. Like that one actually felt like both of them felt like movies. It's just 3 felt more like a movie than 4. 4 felt like you were in it. Like, oh shit. All right, here's some things. The team wants to lean into those core tenets. Yeah. Game has been play tested internally every day over the past year, as well as times with the community. DICE is in charge of multiplayer. Motive is in charge of the single-player campaign. Oh, thank God. Let's see. While Criterion is driving content across SP and MP. I don't know what SP and MP is. And Ripple Effect is working on a new Battlefield experience fueled by the unique Battlefield DNA testing really well with players.
How much memory is it gonna take?
Oh, my God! I might have to sell. I'm gonna have to get another. I have to get I really do have to get external hard drives. I'm just stuttering over this. I feel like James Earl Jones in Last Angry Man in Brooklyn. I saw that scene too. Have you seen that movie?
Little bits of it.
Yeah, it's Robin Williams' last movie. We got the Fujitsu. We got the Fuji. And he goes, which one do you prefer, the Fujitsu or the Fuji? Fuck you. Shit had me rolling so hard.
I still can't believe he's gone.
Oh, both of them are gone. God. 10 years for Robin. Man.
It does not feel like 10 years.
No, it don't, right? It's like just a blank slate. What the fuck? Oh, this is an anthology. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's it for Battlefield. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. Like I will say I'm a casual Battlefield fan. I loved Hardline. It felt like a David Ayer / Law and Order cop drama of a game. Battlefield 4 was a solid Call of Duty callback. So was 3. Bad Company. Everyone loves Bad Company. I never got to finish Bad Company.
It was all right.
Yeah. I did see the stealth mission, though. That was the one thing that was hilarious about that. Okay, we're going to go in stealth. Okay. Throws grenade.
That would be me. That would be me if I was trying to be stealthy.
You're just like, shit.
What? It's a stealthy bomb.
Where'd you put the grenade? Right there. Oh, no. All right, let's see.
Got about like 10 seconds to run.
Ah. Oh, God. Let me see. I got to find this. I had this real quick. This is actually old news. Has to do with Alien Fireteam Elite 2.
Mm-hmm.
This is the perfect time for them to actually add the Alien Romulus stuff to it. Aha, there we go. From Hazador Gaming. Project Moncado, which is Aliens Fireteam Elite 2.
Mm-hmm.
We got... So far, this is from Reddit, of course. Going to have a story campaign, a better story campaign than what was on Fireteam 1. We got some playable characters. Might be Ripley, might be a few other characters like Shaw. Who knows? The primary weapons. They a lot of this shit leaked. Let me see if Reddit actually has it. Oh no. Okay, there we go. All right. They got a whole ass picture here. All right. Project Mancondo, my bad. Or Macondo is a new chapter in the Aliens Fireteam Elite third-person co-op shooting saga that improves upon the mechanics, atmosphere, and excitement of the original. Fight through an epic story campaign with a squad of 2 AI companions or live players. Play as members of Dagger Company, a battalion of spec op xenomorph hunters, each with unique abilities and weapons. Engage in a diverse array of gameplay scenarios, including NPC interactions, alternate paths, navigation. Oh, come on. Give me the damn thing. What is with Reddit and this damn thing? Navigational challenges, and clue finding. Compete with evolved enemy intelligence and behaviors. Challenge yourself in annihilation mode. A new spin on horde mode with a variety of sub-objectives, and encounter. Give me that damn thing. All right, there we go. They got scopes here. Okay, so the feature is campaign. Minimum scope, 10 missions, 8 hours of gameplay. Ideal scope, 13 missions, 12 hours of gameplay. Give me the goddamn... Keeps going to the past slide. Shit. Annihilation mode, 1 map with 1 arena. Ideal scope, 1 map with 4 to 6 arenas. Holy shit. Enemies, 9 core enemy types. They met their ideal scope, 9 core enemy types. Dagger characters, 3 dagger characters. 5 dagger characters is the ideal scope. Weapons, they met theirs, 13 total. Of course, we're going to get... I know for a fact we're going to get the fucking rifle, of course. Let's see. Key social features. Project Macondo will not support native in-game voice or text chats. Players will be able to communicate using first-party chat using the Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation platform social tools. So, what we usually use, right? Is that about what...
Which is shitty. You'd think they would fix all that shit with the audio of the...
we do sound like we're on the radio when we play Helldivers.
Right? Like, all these years, and they can't fix that shit.
I'm about to say fucking and just use this headphones and just hook up my own microphone to it.
That's what I was thinking too, but I was like, do I want to spend that much?
Yeah. Oh my god. All right. So, yeah, rating to be determined. They said mature.
It better be.
User accounts. There will be no user accounts in the game. Thank God. That's what Ubisoft and EA does. Like, and it kills me with that. All right. Post-launch editions. Post-launch content is TBC, but might include additional Annihilation maps or story mission DLC. Hey, add the offspring from from Alien Romulus.
Or the canine aliens.
That was the one thing. Those were the common ones in Fireteam 1. They run at you in packs, and I was like, oh shit. All right, let's see. Oh shit. All right, mission overview. Oh my. All right. That's a lot. I'm just going to send it to you, and we'll probably put it... Well, I don't want to put it up. They'll kick our ass right off of Facebook and all that. I'll send it to you. For everyone else, it's on Reddit, Aliens Fireteam. It's on r/Aliens Fireteam Elite, and this was 2 months ago. It's a lot. It's basically the whole story in that last slide.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna read that right now.
Yeah. TLDR. It's awesome. That's basically, I'll say it that way. But I don't mind that. And we got a solid crew. I just gotta have Tasha get like 2 games, that and Space Marine. Let's see what else we got. Okay, we got our final thing. I know you're happy for this. Kingdom Hearts 4. Let me find it. It's in my bookmarks.
Will you walk away?
From Cynical at the Gamer's Joint. Kingdom Hearts details from Tetsuya Nomura from his recent Young Jump interview. Kingdom Hearts 4 is being made with the intention of newcomers to easily jump in. That's solid.
Yeah, because this storyline is very complicated.
Oh, yeah. And this one, the Kingdom Hearts 4 story is considered a story reset, so a new saga. Quadratic.
So Sora.
Yeah. Well, Sora, it looks like Sora's in our world, and the Darkness and the Heartless have come to our world as well. That was what I caught from the trailer from all them years ago. Christ. Gonna be 45 playing this game. Jesus.
It'll be worth it.
Yeah. Okay. Quadratum, that must be the engine they're using. Quadratum is in a 1-1 of real life Tokyo, described as feels like a dream, an unreality in reality. Basically, versus 15's idea of a fantasy based in reality.
Right.
Oh, I like that. That makes me happy. I loved Final Fantasy 15 when they did that. I'm like, oh, cool.
What, the organization shit?
No, the whole fantasy in reality idea.
Mm.
Like, You can even see it in Kingsglaive. I will recommend that movie to everyone. I recommended it to my dad. He goes, "It's a cartoon, though." And I'm like, "It's fucking good."
You just correct them like, actually, it's an anime.
It has that same animation that where it looks realistic as hell, but it's a cartoon. Like how,
Oh yeah, I love that kind of style.
yeah, like how the last two Starship Troopers movies were.
Yeah.
Like I love that. So that makes me happy. Okay, so Missing Link's story is being worked on by Square Enix staff members who haven't previously worked on Kingdom Hearts before to give a fresh take on Kingdom Hearts writing.
Maybe it'll be better voice acting this time too.
If they get, I'll laugh my ass off if Haley Joel Osment comes back and he's like, "Oh wow, the script is actually better."
And then we'll just hear the original thing. Maybe he's right.
They get the voice actor that played Deku in My Hero Academia to play Sora.
I am darkness, and darkness is all around us. Maybe he's right.
All right, let's see. Okay, Nomura sometimes watches Kingdom Hearts YouTube videos to stay refreshed about Kingdom Hearts' extensive story details. I would too.
Honestly, at this point, they need to make live action films of Kingdom Hearts.
I know we got a cartoon coming out, like where they're doing that and Final Fantasy IX as cartoons.
Oh, well, that's a start.
Yeah, okay, there's a meaning behind Sora's famous line that he says at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1, "Is any of this for real or not? It will eventually be explained." You've had years to explain this.
And to find out he's just in a coma.
Man. But yeah, that's basically, so yeah, so they're going with from that trailer and this detail, they're going with that Final Fantasy 15 vibe of not the engine and all that, but just it's
Sort of like how the story will be.
like a caricature of our reality.
Yeah.
So yeah, I actually do like that idea a lot. Like Kingsglaive, the Final Fantasy 15 and Kingsglaive did it so well. We're like, "Oh yeah, look, a giant monster. Yeah, that thing has been messing with us the whole goddamn time." "Oh, look, gods are amongst us." Like, yeah, that's Leviathan. She's pissed. "Why are all these swords landing in the street?" "Bahamut's here."
Instead of swords, it's keyblades.
Oh God. Xehanort in a board meeting. See, they gotta find another actor for Xehanort now. Watch them get Ben Kingsley.
And who's going to play the voice of Sephiroth?
Oh, they'll probably get the same actor from this last Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
I did see that story from Lance Bass. Like, Lance Bass was the voice of Sephiroth, and a lot of people didn't like that because it was Lance Bass. But I'm like, he did a good job.
Right? Like, what did he do that was so bad?
Being in sync.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I'm like, he was expanding out. He actually did a good job.
Next, they're going to criticize all the old Godzilla films because they were in sync.
Oh my
They're
God.
desynced. Not in sync.
Oh yeah, this just came out. This was 4 hours ago. Here, let me exit out of this. Nintendo with the Pokemon Company have filed a patent infringement lawsuit against Pocket Pair Inc. The company
But not Pal World.
for Pal World, yes.
They're okay with that, though, right?
Well, no, watch Pocket Pair be like, wait a minute. Why are y'all suing us? Shouldn't the creators of Dragon Quest sue you all?
That is true.
Yeah. Shouldn't the creators of Digimon sue you all?
Well, to be fair, Pokemon was out first, then Digimon, I believe.
Well, cartoon wise, anime wise, yeah. Digimon though, it was basically the boy version of Tamagotchi.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and then they're like, "Oh, we can make an anime out of this," and it was oh my god, I was just thinking about the Digimon animation series last week. I'm like, damn, we really need a movie of that. I'm like, oh wait, we have several anime movies.
You just want a live action movie.
Yeah, yeah, that was, and this is one thing that was on my head. It was so weird how they went with the Digi-Destined for like the first 2 seasons, and then the third one. This is our grounded one. This is our Batman Begins of Digimon. Because it was like, oh yeah, these kids end up with their own Digimon, and there's a whole ass virus that's destroying the digital world, and federal agents are trying to stop the Digimon from coming into our world.
Isn't that just a cartoon series?
Oh god, that was the thing. They referenced the first 2 seasons as a cartoon. Yeah. Like Digimon is like a big ass media thing in the 3rd season. Yeah, and they were using the Digimon cards to power up their Digimon.
So now they're trying to be Yu-Gi-Oh.
It was so weird. Like Digimon had their own card game, and it's a shit ton of cards. I should know. I had a lot of them. They had
great Digimon fan.
Yeah, they had like 10,000 Digimon and counting. But that fourth show that they did, Digimon, I forgot what it's called. That one was more like if the kids turned into Power Ranger Digimon, basically.
Yeah, that's when it gets weird.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, fuck this, I'm out.
Thanks to that, that's probably how we got furries into this world.
Oof.
Freaking Digimon.
I like Digimon. I literally skipped school just to go see the movie. But
really?
I had a doctor's appointment first. Like I had a checkup with the pediatrician. I was like, wow, I was like 12 or 11. Had a pediatrician appointment. And then my mom goes like, hey, you want to go see a movie? I'm like, yeah, let's go see it. Let's go see Digimon. I had the best time of my life. They had the best soundtrack too.
I don't know. Pokemon's movie soundtrack was pretty wicked.
Oh, I had both. I was into both. Digimon did throw me though when I first watched it. I'm like, why are they talking like humans? That's how I was. I was expecting Pokemon noises from them.
So was I, but I was just like, actually the first thought was just like, isn't this Pokemon but with more cooler monsters?
It really did. I thought they were going to get more Digimon as they went along, but like no, each character had their own Digimon. That was it. One.
Yeah. It's not like you can have 3. Nope. You can just have one. Just one Digimon.
I did not like that, but at least season 2, which was with like a whole new generation, like they had the armored Digivolutions. Yes, that's what they were called.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, like the second half of it, like, oh yeah, our Digimon can also Digivolve also, just like the old ones. And then they had DNA Digivolve where they could just fuse them together. That was cool as fuck.
That sort of reminded me of what was that book series? Animorphs?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was so cool. Like I had some of those figures too. I had Pyldramon and Imperial Dramon.
Which one was the crazy one? Because that was like my favorite character from the series.
There's a few crazy ones.
Well, like, like in the group, the main group.
Oh, I don't think they had a crazy one until like season 3. And it wasn't even that they were crazy. They were just a dick. Impmon was like one of my favorites too because of his mega Digivolution. Just turned to a demon biker.
Right? I was just like, whoa.
Yeah. Beelzemon was badass. I was like, holy shit, what's this one? I'm still looking for the figure to this day.
I'm just like, oh, T-Rex.
Oh, Beelzemon. Okay, which one was that? The T-Rex one. That was Agumon.
The main character's Digimon.
That was Agumon. I know his whole Digivolution. Greymon, Metal Greymon, War Greymon. Skull Greymon.
I think Skull Greymon was my favorite.
Yeah, it was so demented and just uncontrollable, just evil as hell.
Mhm.
All because Ty was like, "You need to digivolve into Ultimate." He's like, "Are you sure about that? I turn into a demon basically if we do it this way."
Pretty much, he was just saying, "Fuck you, Jerry. Fuck you. Eating my Reese's Pieces."
And somehow that one actually did save the day for them. They were fighting a fucking lion. No, not lion. He was like a monkey. Edamon, I think it was. Entomon, something like that. Like he beat the shit out of him so bad. I'm just like, oh my god. Just start playing the Shin Godzilla music. All right, let's see.
Or like one of the sad anime songs. Let
Let me see if I can find the actual. I might get a copyright strike, but fuck it.
Yeah, we don't need that. We don't even get paid enough for that.
Here, hold on. I gotta. Here, I think I got it. Let me see. Oh, I watched this whole ass documentary on one of the YouTubers here. I think I got it. Here, when Skull Greymon showed up in Digimon. You're just like, oh no, the whole place is gonna get destroyed.
Me as a child, I was like, yes.
They had some crazy ass monsters though in that. Like the movie had some scary motherfuckers in it.
I know, for a kids movie, that was like top tier scary.
Yeah, and that was one thing I caught. It's actually, that's actually two movies in one. I found out, and I just went, "Are you what?"
So it should get a director's cut.
Well, you can actually get them, but they're in Japanese. Here, let me see if I can pull up the actual names of them. The first one, that's with Diaboromon, which is one of my favorite enemies of them. That was the one he basically multiplied himself and just took over the internet and tried to cause World War III.
Sort of like the Mr. Beasties of the Digimon.
Worse. No, it's three movies in one. Digimon Adventure, our war game, and Digimon Adventure 2 movie.
Huh?
Yeah, it was three movies in one. It was just called Digimon the movie.
So how long was it? Like 2 hours?
Yeah, I think they just trimmed up the first part of the movie. They trimmed it up like, okay, this is what happens. It's in the cartoon, and that's where basically they end up with Koromon that turns into Agumon and then turns into this big ass Godzilla version of Greymon.
Right.
Fighting a giant parrot, basically. And then our war game is the one with Diaboromon.
Okay.
And then Digimon Adventure 2 movie is the one with Wendigomon.
That was our first Wendigo.
Oh my god, that was a creepy one too. Like he just had that uncanny ass smile and then turned into Antilamon. And then into Cherubimon.
Yeah, the Wendigo one was better.
Yeah, Cherubimon though, they brought him back in I think season 4, and he was supposed to be this. Yeah, there's two versions of that one, like the evil version of him, which is in this one and in the show. And oh my god, that was creepy as hell. That looks like a giant clown basically, without the nose, and just eats things.
Oh yeah, I remember that little fucker.
He was big. I'm like, shit. How are they gonna fight this thing? It was the first time you see the gold armor versions of everyone. I'm just like, what is this?
If you think about it, that was sort of like Dragon Ball Z mixed with like Pokemon.
I think, yeah, I'd go with that description. That's one they could definitely do, especially with like today's tech, especially after all the Godzilla movies we've gotten.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that was one thing. God, that's a rush. My God, I'm looking at all the stuff from it. Omnimon, that was one I had as soon as the movie came out. I want Omnimon, and I got the action figure, and then it got destroyed. I'm like, shit. I do have a model of Metal Greymon I have to build though. That was in my last pile of loot. Not this last one, but the other last one. And I'm just like, oh God, okay. It's a lot of pieces.
That's why you should always get it pre-build.
Yeah, I really should have. Oh yeah, there was also what? Oh, this is the other. I'm looking at the other poster because they did a whole other Digimon Adventure thing. Like it was like a farewell to the fans. Basically, it's like 3 movies or 4 movies
in one.
No, it was like each one. Like they had like 1 movie, 2 movies, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like basically like that. And that was like the most recent ones, and everyone got a mega level finally. I went, oh, thank God.
Jeez, it took them how long?
Oh, into our 30s. I just went, well, thank God. not just War Greymon and Metal Garurumon this time around. Viking Walrusmon and shit. I'm like, okay.
What?
Yeah, you see, I can go on forever for that one. I am kind of spurging over now. Oh, this is a solid ass poster for the original. All right, I guess that is it. I think because I gotta do work. I got work to do.
Yeah, I gotta wake up early in the morning for the dentist.
Yeah, you got a dentist appointment.
Yeah, well, surgery.
Oh, what you got? Wisdom tooth pulled?
What's the filling?
Oh, see, I know I gotta get my other wisdom teeth pulled.
Oh, I had them all 4 pulled out in one day.
Oof. I don't do well with that, but I had an infection in one wisdom tooth. That's why I didn't do well.
Okay, we gotta go. I gotta go to
All
the
right.
bathroom, that's for sure.
All right, this has been the S-TierCast. We will be back hopefully Friday. See you all then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And